Which of the following is not a steroid hormone? And the answer is option 3, glucagon. Glucagon is not a steroid hormone. You can see the NCERT statements regarding topic known as pancreas and glucagon, insulin, etc. And this is from the chapter known as chemical coordination. Thank you. Which of the following statements is incorrect? And the wrong one is option 2 is the answer. The bioreactors are used to produce small scale bacterial cultures. Sorry, it's wrong one. And you can see the NCERT statements here, NCERT topic from the chapter known as biotechnology principles and process. Thank you. Biology NEET 2024. Which one is the correct product of DNA dependent and RNA polymerase to the given template? Observe the given template from 3' and to 5' and you have to write a mRNA for the template, and option 4 is the answer, correct one. Guanine connects with the cytosine with the 3 hydrogen bonds, and as well as the adenine will connect with the thymine or uracil in the RNA with the 2 hydrogen bonds. You have to see the difference between thymine and uracil. Which of the following factors are favorable for the formation of oxyhemoglobin in alveoli? It is option 1 is the answer, higher PO2, partial pressure of O2 and lesser H plus concentration. You can see the NCERT topic and information here about transport of oxygen from the lesson is known as breathing and exchange of gases. Thank you. Which of the following are autoimmune disorders? And it is myasthenia gravis and rheumatoid arthritis and E, systematic lupus. The option is A, B and E. Option 1 is the answer, and this is from the chapter known as locomotion and movements. Thank you. Match the following. Unicellular glandular epithelium, and it is present in 3 globulate cells of alimentary canal. Next, compound epithelium, and it is 4 moist surface of buccal cavity. Next, multicellular glandular epithelium, it is 1 salivary glands. 1. Next, D, endocrine glandular epithelium, it is 2 pancreas. So the sequence is 3, 4, 1, 2. Option 2 is the answer. From the lesson or chapter known as structural organism. Thank you. Biology NEET 2024. Which of the following factors will not affect the Hardy-Weinberg equilibrium? And it is the option 3, constant gene pool is the answer. You can see the NCERT lines here, NCERT topic from the chapter known as evolution. Thank you. Which of the following is not a component of fallopian tube? And it is option 4, uterine fundus is the answer. You can see the female reproductive system and the fallopian tube in the diagram, and this is from the chapter known as human reproduction. Thank you. Which of the following is not a natural or traditional contraceptive method? It is answer is option 3, waltz. It is not natural and not a traditional contraceptive method. You can see the NCERT statements or information here. It is from the chapter known as reproductive health. Thank you. The presence or absence of hymen is not a reliable indicator of virginity. Statement 1 is true. Next, hymen is torn during the first coitus only. Sorry, it is wrong. It may be torn in any other activities also. So, statement 1 is right, it's true, and statement 2 is false. You can see the NCERT statements here and regarding the human reproduction chapter and topic. Thank you. Match the following. A. The structure used for storing of food is for crop. Next, B. Ring of 6 to 8 blind tubules at junction of foregut and midgut is known as gastric CK. It is 2. Next, C. Ring of 100 to 150 yellow colored thin filamentous junction of midgut and hindgut is known as Malpighian tubules, and it is 3. Next, the structures used for the grinding the food is known as gizzard, and it is 1. So 4, 2, 3, 1 is the sequence. Option 4 is the answer. You can see the cockroach digestive system here. Choose the correct statement given below regarding the juxtamedullary nephrons. And its answer is option 2. Loop of Henle of juxtamedullary nephrons runs deep into the medulla. It is option 2 is the answer. Next, we can see the NCERT below regarding the topic from the chapter known as excretion. Excretion, the kidney functions. Thank you. Typhoid. It is a bacteria, Solanum typhi. So it is 4. Leishmaniasis. And it is 3. It is a protozoan. Next, ringworm. And it is a fungus. So it is 1. Next, filariasis. And it is 2. Nematoda. So it is option 1, 4, 3, 1, 2. Okay, next you can see the NCERT statements or NCERT topic here from the chapter known as Human Health and Diseases. Thank you. 3 types of muscles are given as A, B and C. Identify the correct matching pair along with their location in human body. Name of muscle and location, and it is option 1 is the answer. Skeletal and location is triceps, smooth is the stomach, and cardiac is location is heart. You can see the NCERT diagrams here from the chapter known as Structural Organism in Animals. The TI plasmid of Agrobacterium tumefaciens stands for. It is option 2 tumor induced plasmid. You can see the explanation down here. The Agrobacterium tumefaciens is in tumor-induced plasmid, contains tDNA, which causes tumor in several dicot plants. So, remaining are wrong. Thank you. RNA polymerase 3 is option 4, sRNA and tRNA. It is 4. Next, termination of transcription. It is 3 rho factor. Next, splicing of exons. It is 1 SN RNPs. Next, data box. It is 2 promoter. So the sequence is 4312. It is answer is option 3. So it is from the chapter known as Molecular Basis of Inheritance, and you can see the NCERT here. Thank you. Statement 1. The cerebral hemispheres are connected by the nerve tract known as corpus callosum. It is right. It's correct. True. Statement 2. The brain stem consists of medulla oblongata, pons and cerebellum. It is wrong. Statement 2 is wrong. So 1 is correct, 2 is incorrect. Option is answer 2. Next, you can see the NCERT regarding topic known as neural control and coordination. The flippers of the penguin and the dolphins are the example of. And answer is option 2, convergent evolution. You can see the NCERT topic from the chapter name known as evolution. Thank you. It is from the class 12th actually. Following are the statements about non-chordates. A. Pharynx is perforated by the gill slits, and it is wrong. Next, B. Notochord is absent, and it is right. Central nervous system is dorsal, it is wrong. Heart is dorsal, it is right. Post and anal tail is absent, and it is also right. So B, D, E are the correct options. So it is option 2 is the answer. From the chapter known as Animal Kingdom, you can see the NCERT given below regarding topics. Thank you. Petrophyllum, and it is 3 angelfish. Next, B. Myxine is 1 hagfish. Next, Prestige is 2 sawfish. Next, Exocoitus is 4 flying fish. And the options are 3, 1, 2, 4. And from the chapter known as Animal Kingdom, you can see the examples from the class osteocytes. Here is the example. Pons, it is 3, connects different regions of the brain. And next, B is hypothalamus, and it is 4 neurosecretory cells. And C, medulla, and it is 2, controls the respiration and gastric secretions. and cerebellum is one provides a additional space for neurons and regulates the posture and balance. So it is option 1 is the answer. 3 4 2 1. And you can read the in detail explanation here and NCRT. And the question is from the chapter known as neural control. Thank you. Pleurobrachia. It is 2 Ctenophora. Next B. Redulla, and it is 1 molluscan. Molluscans has a redulla called rasping organ. Next Stomachord. It is 4 Hemichordata. Hemichordata phylum has a stomacord like structures. Next air bladder. It is 3 osteocytes. It is option 1 is the answer. 2143. You can see the NCRT regarding molluscans and hemichordata structure and informations are here and from the chapter known as Animal Kingdom. Thank you. The following diagram showing a restriction sites in E. coli cloning PBR322 find the role of X and Y genes given the diagram given below. Next, the answer is option 1. The X is responsible for the controlling the copy number of linked DNA and Y for the protein involved in replication of plasmid. So we can see the NCRT diagram here, the origin of replication and replication of plasmids here, and this is from the chapter known as biotechnology principles and the processes. Thank you. Catalytic cycle of an enzyme action. Select the correct sequential steps. And option is 4 is the answer. EADCB. First one, substrate binds to active site. So E. Next A, substrate enzyme complex formation. Next it is D, chemical bonds of substrates are broken. Next it releases the product lost free enzyme ready to bind with another substrate. So EADCB is the answer. You can see the NCRT from the biomolecules chapter. Thank you. Match the following lipases, and it is 2 ester bond. Next nuclease, and it is 4 phosphodiester bond. It's diester bonds. Next proteases, nothing but proteins. It is 1 peptide bond. Next amylase, and it is 3 glycosidic bond. So it is option number 2 is the answer. 2413 is the sequence. And you can see the NCRT topic from the chapter known as biomolecules. Thank you. Match the following. Mesozoic era, it is 3 birds and reptiles. Next Proterozoic era is 1 lower invertebrates. Next Cenozoic era is 4 mammals. Next Paleozoic era, it is 2 fishes and amphibians. So 3142 is the sequence and the answer is option 3. You can see the NCRT from the evolution chapter, the diagram below. Thank you. Statement 1. Mitochondria and chloroplast both are double membrane bound organelles. It is right. Statement 1 is correct. Inner membrane of the mitochondria is less permeable to compared to chloroplast. So it's wrong. So statement 1 is correct. Statement 2 is incorrect. Is option 2 is the answer. You can see the NCRT regarding mitochondria and chloroplast from the chapter known as cell unit of life. Thank you. Identify the correct options A, B, C and D with respect to spermatogenesis. We can see that GnRH secretes both LH and FSH. Here the correct option is option 4 is the answer. FSH is the A and B is Leydig cells, C is Sertoli cells, which process is known as spermiogenesis. You can see the NCRT lines here from the chapter name known as human reproduction. Thank you. Given below are some stages of human evolution. Arrange them in the correct sequence, past to recent, and it is option 3 A, D, C, B is the sequence. First A, Homo habilis. Next D, Homo erectus. Next C, Homo neanderthalensis is C, and B, Homo sapiens is the. You can see the NCRT paragraph here, and you can see the sequence of the human evolution from the chapter known as evolution class 12. P wave, it is depolarization of artery, it is 3. QRS complex is depolarization of ventricles, it is 2. T wave is repolarization of ventricles, it is 4. Next, TP gap is 1. Hot muscles are electrically silent, it is 1. So the sequence is 3, 2, 4, 1. Option 1 is the answer. You can see the NCERT diagrams here. P wave, QRS wave, T wave, and etc. Depolarizations, etc. This chapter is from circulation. Regarding hot, thank you. 1. Non-medicated IUDs, and it is 3. Lips loop. And next, copper releasing IUDs, and it is 1. Multi-load 375. Next, hormonal releasing IUDs, it is 4. LNG20. Next, implants, last one it is 2. Proestrogens. So 3142 is the answer, and it is option 3. It ends from the chapter known as human reproduction. Thank you. In both sexes of cockroach, a pair of jointed filamentous structures called anal cirri are present on. Option 1 is the answer, 10 segment. They present on 10 segment. And NCERT information is here from the chapter known as structural organisms in animals. Thank you. Statement 1. In the nephrons, the descending limb of the loop of Henle is impermeable to water and permeable to electrolytes. Sorry, it's wrong. It is permeable to water and impermeable to electrolytes. The PCT is the lined by simple columnar brush border epithelium and increase the surface area of the reabsorption. Sorry, it is cuboidal brush border. So both are false, and option 1 is the answer. You can see the NCERT topic and NCERT diagram here from the chapter known as excretion. Thank you. Following are the stages of pathway for the conduction of an action potential through the heart. A. AV bundle. B. Purkinje fibers. C. AV node. D. Bundle branches. E. SA node. Choose the correct sequence of the pathway from the following options given below. And it is option number 4. E, C, A, D, B are the correct one. E, C, A, D, B. And here is the NCERT lines and from the chapter known as circulation. Thank you. Assertion. FSH acts upon ovarian follicles in females and Leydig cells in males. Sorry, it's wrong because in males only the LH acts on Leydig cells. Sorry, it's wrong. Next, assertion. Growing ovarian follicle secretes estrogen females while interstitial cell secretes androgen in male human beings. Is right. So A is false, R is true. It option 3. You can see NCERT lines here from human reproduction. Thank you. Following are the stages of cell division. Choose the correct sequence of the stages. And the stages are E, C, A, D, B is the correct sequence. Option 3 is the answer. E, G1 phase, gap 1 phase. Next, synthesis phase is also known as S phase. Next, A, G2 phase is the third one. Next, karyokinesis is the fourth one, and cytokinesis is the last one, fifth one. So this is the diagram regarding the sequence of the cell cycle and divisions. And this question is from the chapter known as cell cycle and division. Thank you. Match the following. Fibrous joints, it is 3, present in skulls, do not allow any movement. Next, B is cartilaginous joint, 1, adjacent vertebrae, limited in movement. Next, hinge joint, it is 4, helps in locomotion, knees help in locomotion. Next, D, ball and socket joint is in between the two humerus and pectoral girdle, helps in rotational movement, and it is option 3, 3142 is the answer. And this is from the chapter known as locomotion and the movement. Expiratory capacity, and it is 2, tidal volume plus expiratory reserve volume. Next, functional residual capacity, it is 4, expiratory reserve volume plus residual volume, ERV plus RV. Next, vital capacity, it is 1, ERV, expiratory reserve volume plus tidal volume plus IRV, inspiratory reserve volume. Next, inspiratory capacity, it is 3, TV, tidal volume plus IRV, inspiratory reserve volume. So it is answer is option 4, 2413. And you can see the NCERT lines and NCERT topic here in detail of each concept from the lesson or chapter known as breathing and exchange of gases. Thank you. Statement 1. Gauss' competitive exclusive principle states that two closely related species competing for different resources can't exist indefinitely. And statement 1 is right, it's correct. Next, statement 2. According to Gauss' principle, during the competition, the inferior will be eliminated. This may be true if the resources are limiting. It is false. So statement 1 is true, statement 2 is false. Answer is option 2. You can see the NCERT statements here from the chapter known as organism and populations. Thank you. Consider the following statements. Annelids are the true coelomates. It's right. Poriferans are pseudocoelomates. Sorry, it's wrong because poriferans has no coelom. Aschelminthes are acoelomates. Sorry, it's wrong. Platyhelminths are pseudocoelomates. Sorry, it is also wrong. So choose the correct answer. It means the only A is correct. So it is option 1 is the answer. You can see the coeloms of different organisms from the chapter known as Animal Kingdom and match the following. Diakinesis is 2. Completion of terminalization of chasmida. Next, pachytene. It is 4. Appearance of recombination nodules. So 4. Next, zygotine. It is 1. Synoptonymal complex formation is zygotine. Happens in zygotine. Next, leptotene. And it is 3. Chromosomes look like a thin threads. It is option 3. So finally, it is answer is 2413. It is 2. Next, you can see the meiosis, the process according to the question and the NCERT here from the lesson known as cell cycle and division. Thank you. Down syndrome is due to additional copy of 21st chromosome. So 3. Alpha thalassemia is due to mutation at 16th chromosome. So 4. Beta thalassemia is due to mutation at 11th chromosome. So it's 1. And Klinefelter syndrome is due to additional present of X chromosome. So it is option 2 is the answer, and you can see the NCERT lines regarding the disorders, and this is from the chapter known as variations in inheritance. And thank you. A. Exophthalmic goiter, and it is 3. Hypersecretion of thyroid hormone and protruding the eyeballs. Next, acromegaly. It is 4. Excess secretion of growth hormone. 4. Cushing's syndrome. It is 1. Excess secretion of cortisol, moon phase and hyperglycemia. Next, cretinism. It is 2. Hyposecretion of thyroid hormone and stunt growth. So it is 3, 4, 1, 2. Option 3 is the answer. You can see the NCERT regarding the thyroid glands, etc. and from the chapter known as chemical coordination. Thank you. Match the following. Common cold, and it is 3. Rhinovirus causes common cold. Next, hemozoin. It is related to Plasmodium malaria. 1. Next, Weidel test is a test for typhoid. So it is 2. Next, allergy. Allergy is about dust mites, and it is a 4. So option is 2, 3, 1, 2, 4. Okay, you can see the NCERT statements or NCERT lines here about the question, and it's from the chapter known as human health and diseases. Thank you. Have a nice day, guys. Cocaine. It is 3. Erythroxylum. Next, heroin. Heroin is 4. Papaver somniferum. It is 4. So next, morphine. 1. It is effective sedative in the surgery. So it is 1. Next, D. Marijuana. It is 2. Cannabis sativas. So option is 2, 1, 3, 4. You can see the NCERT topics here regarding the opioids, cannabinoids and cocaine from the chapter Human Health. Thank you. Assertion. The breastfeeding during initial period of infant growth is recommended by doctors for bringing a healthy baby. And it is right. Next reason. Colostrum contains several antibodies absolutely essential to develop resistance for the newborn baby, and it is also right. So it is option 4. Both A and R, assertion and reason, are right, and reason is a correct explanation for the assertion. You can see the NCERT here and from the chapter known as human reproduction. Thank you. Statement 1. Bone marrow is the main lymphoid organ where all the blood cells including lymphocytes are produced, and it is right. Second, both bone marrow and thymus provide microenvironments for the development and maturation of T lymphocytes, and it is also right. So both 1 and 2 are correct. Option 4 is the answer. You can see the NCERT regarding the topic and is from the chapter known as Human Health and Diseases. Thank you. Alpha 1 antitrypsin. It is 3 emphysema. Cry 1 AB is equals to 4 corn borer. Cry 1 AC is 1 cotton bollworm. Enzyme replacement therapy is 2 ADA deficiency. So it is 3412. Option 2 is the answer. You can see the NCERT lines here from the chapter known as Biotechnology and its applications. Thank you. As per ABO blood grouping system, the blood group of father is B positive, mother is A positive, children is O positive, then the genotype can be. It should be A only because the children is having O positive. It means the mother and father is also heterotypous. So option is 4 A only. We can see the NCERT ABO grouping here from variations chapter. Thank you. Axoneme, and it is 2 cilia and flagella. Cartwheel-like pattern is seen in centrioles 1. Cristae are actually enfoldings found in the mitochondria, it's 4. And satellites are the small structures you can see on the tips of the chromosomes. Answer is option 3, 2143. And you can see the NCERT lines regarding satellites, diagram regarding mitochondria and centrioles. This is from the chapter known as Cell Unit of Life. Thank you.